What's going on, everyone? BouseFeenux here, and I hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. I just wanted to put this quick video up because I got a tiny little news dump for you today talking about some of the interesting stuff that's kind of cropped up. So, first things first, let's talk about this new Zerker tech that's floating around. Now, I say tech with giant quote fingers because at this point, I'm not sure if it's intended or not, so I'm hesitating to call it a bug. Anyway, people are calling this tech the Zerker Headbutt Deflect, which is kind of misleading, seeing as you can't deflect the headbutt itself, but rather you're deflecting the little stab that comes after it. Now, after the tests we ran, we determined that you can't deflect the stab from neutral. So if the Warlord is just standing there and he headbutts you, then does the stab, there's nothing you can do about it. You're gonna eat the stab. But if the Warlord hits you with a jumping overhead attack and it lands, then he goes into his headbutt combo, you can deflect the stab that comes afterwards. I think this works because when he does the jumping heavy attack and it hits you, you're still in recovery when he does the headbutt and the stab, allowing you to actually move. That being said, it could just be something totally different. I mean, who even knows at this point? One thing I didn't do, though, is test this with the other assassins, but it would kind of make sense if you follow this logic that you'd be able to pull it off with them. Do I think this is broken? Not really, because you kind of have to eat a jumping heavy attack to even get the chance to deflect, when you could just parry the overhead attack and get a guard break without taking any damage at all. So honestly, it's not that great of a trade, especially given the fact that the Warlord could just decide to not headbutt you at all after the jumping heavy, so then you just took a bunch of damage for nothing. Regardless, though, it's still good to know about this, and let me know in the comments if you've tried this with any of the other assassins. Moving on to our next thing, it looks like due to the server outages last weekend, everyone is getting a little compensation bundle in the form of what they're calling a melee pack. The melee pack includes 3 days of champion status and a single loot crate. Xbox players, after having been affected by 2 outages, are getting 2 of these melee packs, so that's a total of 6 days of champion status and 2 crates for Xbox One players. So enjoy that. I think at this point, though, with all the outages, it's kind of becoming a meme that we'll all pretty much have champion status for free every other week. But it is what it is. At least we get something out of it, right? Although, I think most people would just prefer to be able to play the game uninterrupted during the weekend. Or, you know what they could do? They could release those new executions we've been seeing float around for about a month now. That would be cool. Hint, hint. But that is about it for today, guys. Not a whole lot going on out there, but that being said, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like down below and get subscribed if you're new here. Until next time, though, I'm BouseFeenux. I'll see you at the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching.